Good evening. My name is Dougie Johnson. This is my wife, Natasha, and we recently attended Renita Griffith's True Colors for Couples. We did so, the seminar we attended was in February 2020, and we didn't really know what to expect at all, other than we know that we needed to work on our relationship and we wanted to put some work in. So we've been married for 3.5 years. This is my second, Natasha's first. We have a blended family. Our eldest is 29, and he's up in Virginia. He has our grandson who is 5 years old. Our next eldest is 24, who is getting ready to graduate from North Carolina Central University. So they're pretty much out the house. We have a 19-year-old who's going to be 20 next week, who is trying to figure it out. And our youngest is 16, and she's a sophomore in high school. So that's our blended family. We're both alphas with highly demanding jobs, and mix all that together, and we've kind of bumped heads once or twice in the 3.5 years. So we know that we wanted to work on our relationship, and so we felt like Renita's seminar was a perfect opportunity to kind of put that work in.
Okay. So 3 of the main things that I loved about this session: first off, true colors. It allowed Dougie and I to find out what our true colors were, especially our dominant colors, and then our secondary colors. And we found out where I was gold, he was green, and then his secondary was gold and my secondary was green. So we were playing off of one another. So I love that, and it really allowed us to learn more about one another. The second thing I liked about this session is that throughout the day, it was a full day session, throughout the day we had times where he and I would go off together, knee to knee, to talk about what we just learned, how we might implement it in our everyday life, or if we was just to check on each other to see if each other were okay with what was said or what was talked about. And so I really love that. And then lastly was the conflict resolution strategy. I love the fact that when you have an issue, instead of speaking about it when you're hot-headed, she kind of walks you through how you map out explaining your concerns to your spouse, how it made you feel, and coming up with strategies on how to resolve it. We actually were able to use that strategy with another couple, and vice versa. We switched off and they used it, and then we kind of coached them through it. So I love those 3 major aspects of the workshop. What about you, Ben?
Well, I kind of got more out of this seminar, just hanging out a day with Renita and the other couples, and I think there were 7 other couples. I got more out of that day than almost a year of marriage counseling. Natasha kind of disagrees with that, but I prefer the non-adversarial setting. I appreciated learning about myself, because I come to realize that, through learning about the love languages and the true colors, that we are hardwired through our condition, through our experiences, to kind of look at the world a certain way and be a certain way. And, so learning about myself and about Natasha through the true colors and love languages, I think was really, really important. And it's really given me a new perspective, and realizing that, hey, we all have strengths and weaknesses, and this is a way to kind of recognize those and to kind of work with each other in that context. I also appreciated the tangible walk, the things that we were able to walk away with, like the conflict resolution strategies and the knee-to-knee, which I feel is really, really important. Now, I'll be honest, we're approaching April. Natasha and I have kind of bumped heads once or twice since then, but we haven't had a knockdown drag out to where we need to necessarily go knee to knee or to really implement the conflict resolution skills. We have a healthy relationship. We understand that we're not going to see things the same way from time to time, and we just have to realize that, this is a compromise, and we have to kind of work with each other if we want to stay together, right? But all that being said, I think that Vernita Griffith is an awesome facilitator,
Yes,
and we both highly recommend the True Colors or Love Language seminar. If you have an opportunity to sit in on it, it'll be time well spent.
yes, it will be.
Thank you very much.